Uh,
Hmm?
Tell me when we're live so I can tell Yoko to join.
It's starting. Now we just sit here and have a peaceful Why is Marlo deafened?
And
I don't
also,
know.
if I leave halfway through or at a certain random point, it's because my girlfriend's harassing me. Because I was supposed to be hanging out with her right now because I forgot that we had the session. And I told her that either she could talk to me while I played or she could wait till afterwards.
Gotcha.
So.
I'm sorry, I'm single. I don't know. No, I can't hear them. Can you guys? Are you guys speaking? What the heck just happened? Someone say something, please? Ah, damn it. Not again. Alright, Discord decided to quit on me. Again. Let's do this again.
Because I'm also on the live stream.
Oh,
I do it for
Try to
views.
get out, fat
So
rat.
We got it.
Ooh.
Ladies and gentlemen, we did it.
Oh yeah, how's Biggie Cheese doing?
Dead.
Buddy.
Do I want to throw Minecraft enemies into my Feed the Beast campaign?
Fool's here!
What do you have? Hopefully that's a melon.
We're all
What do you
live.
have?
I can hear everybody. We're good.
What did you find?
Oh, hey, Yoko.
It's an appy.
Oh,
You can find an appy slice.
Yeah.
Well,
Welcome.
I'm talking to my
Humble
fat
Home.
rat. This motherfucker huge.
Oh, I don't have a setup. Shit.
Thanks for joining us. I need to go to Google Docs so I can actually have my character sheet.
Why is it so hard to put it in?
Do we start yet?
Yeah.
just about to.
We are live and we're about to start. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Hey, stream, whatever.
Hey, whatever.
Hello.
Yoko says
I
hi.
don't have a chair. We're gonna find an appropriate place for me to look cool.
I have my
Oh
backdrop,
no.
my sword, and my zombie thing.
See?
Y'all all look cool.
I might be a little bit too dark skinned for this.
Just a little.
Hey.
Sorry, Max.
Are you wearing a beanie only on the back of your head? I love it. It's adorable.
I made it.
You
That's
made
not a
it.
beanie, that's a baguette.
Oh.
What?
What?
Wait, I thought a baguette was a type of food.
It is.
You
Oh.
mean the beret?
No, I know what I mean.
Oh.
I said what I
said.
mean. I said what I said.
He said I definitely met baguette.
So into it.
There we go.
Yeah.
Do, 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 do.
Oh, Max.
Taco
You gotta
cat.
go on a diet.
Just talk
Can I do
cat.
Can I do the recap? Can I do the recap?
You want to do the
If you
recap?
don't say meat shield at least 3 times in the meat recap, you're wrong.
Can I
Yeah.
do the recap? Can I do the recap? Okay, so
Hold on, we haven't even
Oh,
got
yeah.
there yet. Started to the starting thing yet. Dang.
I want to do the recap.
You're gonna do the
He wants
recap.
to do the recap.
You're gonna do the recap, okay?
If I don't do the recap, someone is going to die.
Me first.
He said, "Ain't no won't be me."
Well,
It could be me. Someone's going to die.
alright. Does everyone have their sheets open?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh
Yes,
my
I'd say,
god.
you know, like a liar.
They look like a fucking baked potato.
They are a fucking baked
I am a baked potato. Oh, the rat, not me.
What? No. Lewis, I'd never compare you to a baked potato.
Don't worry, you are also a baked potato. So
I think you look exactly like a baked potato.
Thank you.
I'd compare you to loaded fries. They're fancier.
You're a
I
beautiful
want the
baked
baked potato. They taste better.
It's relatively old load he
They
coming.
really do.
Uh, let my boy recap. He's gonna recap. He got this. Alright, let's start. Hey everybody. Hi, I'm your DM. I'm not doing the recap today. It's gonna be done by one of the players, but we have Beck joining us not as Cartolina anymore, but as Angel. And we're gonna have fun with that later on. We have we
Oh
have
yeah, Angel.
Oleander, our lovely fairy boy. Ooh, who fell?
You calling me a slur?
I said fairy, huh?
Oh no!
And then we
You
have
have to leave.
stay. We have Nox, our spoiled rich boy who can solve anything with money a little bit.
Yeah, that too.
If
Uh,
the problem isn't solved, you haven't used enough money.
Yes. And then our man of the hour who's eating chips, Funyuns Jr.
What's up? Yeah, Funyuns rule, bitch.
Onions suck. They're based.
I'm gonna get. Oh, you are so wrong. I'm gonna get me some tea.
Have fun. And then we have. I've said and then we have so many times. Hey, fool, say something.
Hi.
That's something. Mr. Recap Marvin, take it away.
I am the man of the hour, or the man of these 5 minutes. Last session, we began on our students' first day, where they were all teleported and seemingly separated by race into these cute little groups. We had our snake over with the other snakes, however few they were. We had our valiant fighter, Junior, over with, I believe he was by himself, being the only real Celestial. We had our tiny little Olander over with the rest of the Pixies and Fairies. We had our Hollows, a scrumptious little scarecrow, seemingly all by themselves, thinking that they were just, a leftover Halloween decoration.
Scrumptious.
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 I've heard of scrumptious.
Just
Also,
Scrumptious
wasn't by
little-
myself. I was with the other soul devourers. Okay. Okay.
Yes, you're the other soul devourers. There's the losers that you quickly turned away from and went to the Onis.
Yeah.
And then we had Nox.
Yeah.
That's it.
Then we had Nox. The stuck-up, undead, rich billionaire child. Spoiled brats of some sort. And then, of course, we had Marvin, the main character, the best one of the group.
The meat shield.
The only normal one,
The meat
and the
shield.
most relatable.
meat shield.
And not a meat shield at
Meat
all.
shield.
Me,
Meat shield. Meat shield.
I am the narrator first, and you're all getting muted. No talking. No talking. No talking. No talking for you. I am the only one allowed to talk.
Unmute them.
Green.
Okay.
Alright, now that I'm the only one that can talk, I will continue talking. No, stay muted. You're not allowed to talk. As our story continues, our group panders around, meets with some of our own races, and meets with each other. Ending up with, I believe, Junior hanging out with a character of interest called... What is their name? Travis! Exactly what I did. Met up with Travis, a person of interest, someone we are supposed to watch over. Our inconspicuous party was then called out by the principal and separated from the rest of the group, instantly, making us stand out from the rest of the group. and we were given a special mission to watch over some certain characters of interest that have interesting abilities and might be hunted down by some strange shadow organization. With already with factions forming within the party of Junior and Nox obviously not seeing eye to eye in any way, shape, or form, Marvin trying to mend the situation with them working as a group, and him being called a meat shield over and over again because he's not supposed to be there.
Meat shield.
That is
Meat
all
shield.
the relevant information you need. Also, Marvin is not a meat shield. He is very much just a guy.
Meat shield.
Meat shield.
He is a meat
Meat
shield.
shield. So, picking off where Marvin had left off. You guys had your day out in the city. You seen what's underneath. I don't know if y'all are going to the therapy hall to talk with the therapist or not. But that's an option. That they were
We're
given.
going to therapy. Oh,
Why,
that's crazy.
why would we talk to a therapist?
Gotta talk to a therapist. Be a proper student. That's just an option that they gave you after that.
Obviously. The meat shield needs it the most, though.
Yes.
Yes.
Definitely, yes.
You know, being a meat shield, no.
The meat
Yes.
shield, Marvin is going to therapy. I don't know who this meat shield is.
Yes. But you are brought back to the principal's office at the end of your visit down below. With
Is that
this-
actually canon?
Yeah, it's canon. You guys went down below. You got the child. You fully kidnapped that priest.
Oh, I
That's
thought that was
your
just, like,
problem
not-
to deal with now.
We got pets. We got
Quick-
pets.
Quick interruption. I would like to say that a person also agrees with us on the meat shield concept.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, buddy.
I'll watch the chats, but he also agrees on the concept of meat shield.
Well, that guy needs ban him. Ban
Ban
ban him. Ban them.
No,
Ban them, please. Thank you.
no. But yeah,
Yeah, even chat agrees.
you make your way up into the office. You missed a lot, Yoki. I'm sorry, but it was never even streamed. With this human behind you and all, and Miss Dracula has a set of two of the same files, and then one that's been crossed off and edited. Her eyes are baggy. Seems that she's been crying for a while now. And her wife and her sister, this human-looking, made out of completely MAGA. Yes, we love them. Magma that is hardened and
MAGA?
magma that's been hardened over and seems to every time she breathes her whole body kind of moves, or just there by her side as a comforting sort, as she just not looking up at any of y'all. I have failed all of you.
Already?
Alright, buddy, listen here. Don't start with the sass, please.
Listen. I just, I come aboard and I call a meat shield and then I don't make a mistake and you do. I mean, like, what are my chances of survival if you are making the mistakes?
Wait, who made a mistake? Sorry, you were talking so much, I kind of lost track.
Man, why do we have beef, man? I don't even know you like that.
I wasn't even talking to you, you meat shield. I was talking to... Who are you again?
The principal? I mean,
Damn.
okay, so
Can I just leave the
Joking,
room?
Miss Dracula,
Can I
you're
just leave?
fabulous.
Can I just leave the room?
she's gonna. You're gonna
I don't
start
need to
No,
be here.
Marvin, come back, please.
She, she's like,
Marvin's not walking away. He is he's actively asking for permission.
Oh, great.
Please, just
Marvin,
take a seat.
just stay here.
No.
Everyone take a seat.
The
Marvin
pumpkin
takes a seat.
gained the ability to speak just to say, no, Marvin, stay here.
She...
No, Marvin. Every time I speak to this man, it's telepathic.
Oh, by the way, I changed your pumpkin. It no longer has an afro, it now has dreads, just like you.
No.
Thanks.
Has the pumpkin talked telepathically to anyone but Marvin?
No.
I don't think so.
No, just
I'm
Marvin.
so every time I've replied to the pumpkin, it's been out loud, so I just look crazy.
You just get stuff. You're
Oh, we
literally
all
just
think you're crazy.
Yeah, you definitely...
Crazy Michu.
Because I've displayed no abilities to talk. You've just been responding to me. That's it.
I'm just
It has
responding
no
to you
physical-
because I think Marvin has thought every time you were. I thought Marvin probably thinks every time you've been saying it to everyone. I've just been dealing with replying because I'm not rude.
Yeah, well, he just
Like,
thinks
damn,
everyone
why
else is fucking ignoring you.
Ignoring hollows.
Alright.
Yeah, Marvin's just like, why is everyone so mean to Hollow?
Back on track, though. She weakly stands up onto her feet and motions for you guys to take a seat into the chair.
Marvin takes a seat in the front and center.
I just stay standing there.
Yeah,
I don't-
gonna notice her.
Only
Uh,
I'm just gonna climb onto a seat.
Oh no, Reggie.
Junior's gonna sit on the floor.
You guys are fucking stupid.
Just take
Where's Val sitting, or where's Olander sitting?
I'll sit next to you, Marvin.
All right.
Junior's gonna sit on the floor, but he's gonna have his back leaned on Marlowe's chair.
So he's not facing the principal.
Oh,
Why would he face the principal? He's like side-eyeing the principal. He's sitting like this.
oh no. So here's
Is
the
Val
thing.
sitting like on the like?
We are gonna do one thing. Besides the fact that she's about to tell y'all that someone just died. Well, in quotation mark, died. There's a new person in the room that none of y'all have seen before. Angel.
Oh yeah, wait. Sorry, am I still holding that really fat dragon?
Yeah.
I feel like our pets have been like sent to the pet room.
Oh man, they've been put down.
Your pet might have. Fuck you.
They've been put down.
You can keep your pet in your hand.
We have pet.
Yeah,
didn't-
if
Yeah, it was in the beach episode.
Yeah, it's our beach episode. If the dragon is it's gonna be sprawled on Oleander.
Yes.
I feel like I missed something. I
Yeah.
want a pet.
It was the beach
It
episode.
was a beach episode.
I'm a dragon now.
I would.
Don't worry, they don't. The pets don't do anything.
And
They're just there for funnies.
They're just there for
I
No,
want
they're-
a gecko.
They're to be killed off later on as a motivation.
I want a gecko.
what? You can get a gecko. We can do a beach episode for you to get a gecko.
You know what? Jordan, do you want my pet?
What do you have?
I have a black bear. A
I
small
don't
black
want-
bear.
I don't want a black bear. I want a gecko.
All
Oh,
right.
have
back
no
on
spiders.
topic.
That's disrespectful.
Back on
Yeah.
topic here.
That's totally why.
Angel, take it.
Oh wait, that's live on. That's live on internet. Oh no.
Angel, go ahead. Introduce yourself.
And canceled.
Can't wait to go to Twitter. Oh wait.
Sure was dying
As soon as
anyways.
the rate exceed limits comes back, I can't wait to go to Twitter.
Angel,
Marvin's gonna look over to the new person and be like, "Oh hi! I didn't see you there in the corner of the room brooding."
I would like to publicly apologize for my actions.
no.
Wait, let me get the ukulele so
No,
you
you have to
can
do a Tearfield I'm sorry YouTube video.
I will.
Or
I'll
sing a song like that one bitch.
Hold on, wait.
So sorry.
Wait.
I didn't do shit. It's all your
The
fault.
only two things I've groomed are my two Persian cats. I'm not a groomer. I'm just a loser.
Okay. We can get back to it.
No, God. Okay, I just started.
We have a single brain cell, guys. We have to.
Yes. Alright. Angel, please take it away.
She would be standing in the corner, just kind of with her arms crossed. She's got
Brooding.
she's not brooding. Fuck you. She's got light gray skin, and she's got long black hair, with yellow eyes. Her horns are also yellow. They're kind of hooked, and they go back. Her face is littered in lighter gray scarring. Definitely a few years old. They're not very, very recent. And she stands about, how tall did I make her? A short little queen.
And we just noticed Angel.
Yeah.
Junior's gonna stand up, walk over, grab Angel's hand, and you said they were crossed like this?
Assault.
He's gonna grab she's gonna grab your arm, pull your arm, no, other arm. Pull your arm out of the bundle, grab your hand like a Vikings handshake, and be like, "Nice to meet you. I forgot
I'm
my own
Angel.
name. I'm Angel.
I'm
now.
Angel.
I'm Junior. Nice to meet you."
Why is he this nice to someone he doesn't know, but so mean to me? I haven't done anything to
Shut
him.
up, Mitch
You guys-
Shield.
Yeah, it's because you're a mute shield. Sorry about that. Don't worry, I'll protect you. Probably.
Marvin
She,
starts crying.
Was forcibly shake. She kind of squeezes his hand a little too tight. She's like, "I'm Angel. I'll
Angel,
fucking kill you."
are you Celestial?
No.
I'm not. Oh, well, fuck.
I'm Oleander. Am I fucking plant?
He's gonna throw his hands up. He's like, false advertisement. He's gonna go and sit back down.
She has horns, man. I mean,
Oh, Pog apology
kinda
video
obvious,
from
right?
Yogi. My bad, bro. I said your name so wrong.
Oh, thank you, Yoko, for the.
I called him Yogi like Yogi Bear. My bad.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
What does Yogi Bear say? I can't even remember.
stop the forest fire.
I'm gonna get the picnic basket. Woo-woo.
Yes.
It's doo doo. Hey, Val!
Who did
Nox
that?
is playing with his two spiders.
Who did that?
Miss Dracula is she weakly gets up to her feet and comes around the front. She takes Diego's folder and calls Hollow and Oleander to kind of come up to the front here.
What am I doing? Wait! Why am I being called up?
Yeah. You want a friendly fire? You're first.
Yeah,
Ravening.
you know what?
Hollow does not move.
She. Okay.
He stands up from the chair, puts his fat ass dragon down, and looks over.
She hands you the folder, Diego's folder. You have his class schedule and what he's going to be doing tomorrow. He's going down below with a group of his friends.
I'm not a meat shield.
And
Wait.
your class schedule, both of y'all,
Yeah, it's just-
matches up with his. So let me tell you what.
I do?
you got.
My schedule matches up with this random guy because I didn't pay attention.
They tailor y'all's schedules to fit who you are watching.
So who's
Oh,
so
control
me-
my...
The folder is like this.
It's one
As I'm
folder, and
standing?
Leander has it. She made sure.
Wait,
it's
so-
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, so Hollow and Val have the same schedule? Or
Yes.
Hollow and Olander?
Hollow and
Hey,
Oleander.
but me and Olander are on the team. Marvin feels a bit undermined.
Yeah, I thought we agreed
I
to
thought-
be.
Hollow and Marvin
Yeah.
were together. Junior and Nox were supposed to be together, and I was with the other person. I guess
Marvin, in your head, you're just gonna hear complain.
Marvin is just gonna go over to Val and take her class book and be like, actually, I think this is mine. His.
She's gonna actually motion for you to give it back to him.
He gives it back.
Thank you.
No, for Marvin to give it back to Oleander.
What seems to be the problem, Miss Dracula?
They're put together for a specific reason of status.
What do you
Of
mean?
status?
Yes, you're not gonna fit well, and it's gonna
What
stick
do
out a
you
lot
mean?
more.
Wait, what classes do I have then? He's gonna look at the schedule.
Marvin's going to point towards the scarecrow. I'm gonna stick out more?
The scarecrow just blends in. I don't know if you noticed, but if you stop paying attention to it, it's gone.
No.
Out of sight.
Just no. Just no.
Oh.
Listen, me and Hollow have a close connection,
I
and
understand.
we would like to be together.
I
The fact that you didn't consult us about these changes just shows you don't respect us. And if we're going to be working together, there's going to have to be a baseline respect. All right, Miss Dracula?
baseline respect, take it as it.
why am I being put in the middle?
No.
That's do I have that match my status?
I don't believe that you are really taking into consideration that you are asking us to do something for you.
Speaking back to adults.
You hear from Junior.
The class schedule, she's gonna turn to. Well,
Oh, is the foghorn going off? What's happening?
your class schedule is. Your class schedule is
Okay.
rage management, writing, swimming, creature care, Russian, and physical education.
Russian?
Yes.
Marvin's gonna turn to Hollow and be like, "I'm sorry, Hollow. It doesn't seems like they're pretty opinionated about this point."
All right. Miss Dracula, in her head. I am really only here for the fun of it. If I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna have fun doing it. So if I'm not paired with that little meat shield, you're not getting anything out of me. Sorry.
Marlo's
At
just
least-
I understand.
Marvin just
You
has
don't
his
hear this.
arms. Yeah, Marvin, not hearing this, has his arms crossed and chin up, thinking you're talking really highly about him.
I'm glad that I'm not paired with what was your name again? And he's going to look at you, Azriel. Boomer, was it? Yes,
Who is
it was
Azriel?
Junior.
Oh, I don't know his name.
She's gonna look at you and say, "Oh yes, Boomer, was it? As long as I'm not paired with you, I'm pretty fine."
What did you just call me, you winch?
She's
Your
gonna
name is-
stand up and. All right, enough. Knox, Marvin, hands both of you Gray's folder. What he's going to be doing tomorrow. He is going to Ohio with his class and his friends.
Okay.
He's graduating in Ohio. His class.
I'll
schedule-
write my will.
Sorry, buddy. He has mostly just language classes and one creature class that he's being forced to take.
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna hear my
Did I get
schedule
physical
again?
education classes?
Wait, so we'll be taking language classes and one care class?
Creature care, yes. Spanish, Russian, German, Japanese, and Korean.
I better
So-
get a physical education class because like that's my whole ass thing. I'm gonna
My
kick some
whole
ass
ass
if I-
thing is also that.
So we have to give up our entire school career just to watch over these people.
Yes.
Well,
What do we get out of this?
I don't even get to have fun at it.
The starting of next year, you don't have to do this ever again.
How does
What
that?
do we get?
Yeah, what do we get out of doing this?
What do we
for once, I
get?
agree with
Each
you,
of you
so.
get $1
That would-
billion and I know for this,
Doesn't fucking matter.
Hollow is not gonna mean
$1
Never
anything.
mind.
Marvin, do you hear this shit?
I'm sorry.
Never mind. Money? I'm with it.
Marvin's just like,
Yeah.
this is
What
a
are
bit
you guys?
ridiculous.
That's not
Like-
much of a motivator for me.
I don't
Me.
use money. I stand in a field for 365 fucking days of a year.
I don't need your mortal money.
I'm
Teacher, what
literally
if what if some of us don't need or use money?
There are lands that I own that I can give up.
Oh.
I just want to have fun.
What if we just want to have fun, teacher?
I want to party.
There's
why
a
I'm here.
world underneath us that you can have at will. Once you complete this.
I have a deal. I'll have a deal with you, okay? If we do this for the first year, for the next 3 years of our school education, none of us get in any trouble. Like, we pretty much get free reign of what we want to do. Which means we can have as much fun as we'd like.
That was already assigned for the contract.
Oh, great.
The
There you
Can
go,
we have
guys.
a badge to show some kind of authority over normal students?
I would say this first year, you're focusing on hiding away from the students and not being caught.
I already have
Why are we
authority over other
hiding-
students.
Wait, why are we hiding from the students?
Meat Shield, I thought you were supposed to be smart. We are trying to spy on students. So we can't be seen by the students.
Listen here,
It's
why
really
are we
1 plus
We were
1.
out-
why are we spying on the students?
Because
I
Who
can
else to spy
explain-
better on another student than a student?
Why?
No, but why
do
are we
have to
spying
be
on the
separated from
students?
students?
Can I explain?
Wouldn't
Cause-
it be better if we blended in with the students because we are students?
does any of us look like we blend in? We have a
Yes.
scarecrow, a basic
are.
ass kid in a school full of magic, a bird monster.
I feel like we fit in not perfectly.
This one is a preppy bitch, and you.
Wait. Excuse me?
You have a
Preppy.
problem with what I said?
I will.
Because we
Actually-
can go right here, right now, you little.
Can I
You
Miss
said
explain?
Miss
nothing
Dracula,
about me.
Miss Dracula, could you please explain in a simple and easy manner to understand that'll put this all into perspective so that we can have a clear and concise picture of what our job is, what we'll get, and how we will do it.
I want a contract.
And please put it on paper.
I always wanted to say that.
She hands Angel and Junior. The third person who has been scratched off was originally Travis, but now it is Savet. It is spelled Ceila, but it's pronounced Savet.
What happened to Travis?
I will explain in the process.
No, I met Travis yesterday. He was really cool. What happened to Travis?
They wait, they need to explain first. Please, I want knowledge.
She, like that cool teacher sits on her desk, kind of hunched over, her arm, like her elbow on her knee, arm together, fidgeting as she's like, we chose you because you guys don't, again, blend in with normal students, and this school is not normal at all. The people that go here are the best of the best, and we aim to keep them safe. This year, we had a run-in with a group of people that are willing to do whatever to bring back the dragons and cause destruction upon the land. To do so, they came up to use 3 students. Diego, who can calm down even Oni without a problem. We have Gray, who can talk to dragons without needing to be marked by them.
Oh.
And Travis, his mask was one of the best. When he goes berserk whilst unlike others, can control it. And to have someone who can not only create creatures that can hurt and heal, but to create replicas of dragons.
Replicas?
Thank you. Of dragons at full force.
Oh, so he's like essentially he's one of those 3D printers that are all the rage nowadays.
Yes, essentially, yes. She is shaking a little bit here, and you can see like she's trying to hold back. Stands up, like pretends to wipe her nose. I don't know. She's fidgeting and trying to calm herself down here. Early today, we found his body hanged from the bottom side of the school's foundation. He was told about what was happening after he was almost caught by them. And apparently that's what he thought was the right answer.
Where can I see his body?
He is back with his family at home, being prepared for the treatment. You all will have privilege to do a final examination after we leave here if you choose to stay.
So this organization, they're not hunting us, are they?
No.
Nox put their phone down for the first time in months.
As far as you know, you guys seem to be off their radar. She kind of glances over at Hollow for a minute, and then back at everyone. Shrugs.
Okay, so evil organization hunting down students.
Hunting down
Sure,
more than
exactly what I needed for my school year.
more than just students. There's a list of people we can't very much translate it. This is an old language beyond our time, and those that we seem to end up a little late to the punch. So
Alright.
the 3 students that we have now are the 3 that we found and
Are the 3 known on their hit list?
yes.
Miss Dracula, do you still have this text that you weren't able to read?
It is not with me. It would be at the head office with the president.
Please get that to me as quick as possible, if possible.
Order, Secretary. Get your stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Can you read a dead language?
I can read more than just a dead language. Miss Dracula, can I talk to the rest of my Conrads? He seems like he is completely serious now. Other than his regular bullshittery. Can I talk to the rest of my students, please?
Let me finish up here. Now you guys can travel off. You have your own stay, your own dormitory.
Accommodations?
Yes. So you will not interfere with students and have to do those awkward conversations for long.
So does that mean I have to stay in the room with the other students?
No, everyone gets a room.
Ominous.
We get our own room.
Yes. Everyone gets a room. There's bathroom in each room. There's a main kitchen, and then you guys have smaller kitchen in your rooms.
Oh. Well, that's a pretty bonita. I like it.
Contracts. At the end of the year, if you all survive, I will be asking you personally, what do you want? And I will grant 3 wishes of your choice as you demand. Sounds good?
Any wish.
I have power, I have money, all as you live at the end, you will have.
Mhm. Interesting. Well, and he's gonna reopen Snapchat.
I'm gonna need
Is
a
that
copy
all?
of my schedule somewhere written so I can read it. I just remember having Russian.
Yeah,
Is that all, Miss Dracula?
She snaps her fingers, and in front of you there's except for Hollow, there's a paper and a pencil. There's a contract. If you sign it, you're agreeing that one, if you die during this mission, you die in silence, and no one will know your name. You live.
Side eyes Marvin.
If you
I
live,
think that's kind of difficult for me.
sorry, buddy, they're
That'd be
gonna
very difficult
erase
for me.
your whole existence.
Fuck!
If
Yeah, I'm
you
gonna try to
live
survive.
afterwards, you do get what she said, but you are forced into silence and can no longer talk about what had occurred. You do have a therapist, which is her wife, that is available to y'all at the end of it all.
Oh, so it's true. You guys did get married. Congratulations. Or whatever.
The $1 billion.
Junior's going.
What is it?
Junior's gonna bite his finger. He's going to rub it on where the signature would go. As a blood oath.
As you do that, your blood kind of like expands and eats the paper whole and returns back into your ring, where you bite off, and a little in signature is blood oath, Miss Dracula.
Marvin's just gonna write his name like a normal person. He's writing Marvin Everblood.
No, I think I might have to consult my lawyers when it comes to contracts.
Marvin
Looks over and is just like, I don't.
For you,
Yeah.
it's like a stinging in your where your heart is. A little pentagon forms that is in like italicized Times Roman blood oath Miss Dracula in the center of it. Angel.
I write my name.
Yeah, go ahead.
Marvin
I'm
just thinks he
sorry.
has heartburn.
Oh no.
Fun fact: a heartburn isn't actually the stinging of the heart; it's just your esophagus.
Oh God.
Jump off a bridge.
Orlando, what were you saying?
I sign it and I put my family crest. So,
On your right arm, it's not a pentagon. It is a copy made out of like stitches and blood of your family crest.
oh shit! Oh.
It says blood oath, Miss Dracula on it, but it takes up your knuckles to spell it out. So it's underneath your family crest.
Rude.
Yeah.
What's up, bro?
Dracula.
So, bro. We have Oleander, we have Junior, we have Marvin.
Yeah, I think. Do I see that happening as I glance over?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I most definitely need to talk to my lawyer about this.
Hey, Knox.
You must keep
I think
What?
this is,
secret.
I'm pretty sure-
What?
I'm pretty sure this is a don't sign it, don't live kind of deal.
No, you live if you don't sign it, but you can never talk. We will erase your memory of being
Well, the
here
rest
and
of us will erase you.
I would
Knox
highly
is
recommend
gonna-
it.
Well, can I at least speak to my other father about it? Yes.
Your father's dead.
You can speak, fuck, who's the one that made you? Which one? What was the one that-
Obviously, it was my father.
See,
Yes,
you
obviously it was your
think-
obviously it was your father. Because
Wait.
you have two fathers.
Which one though?
You know which one she's talking about. It's your father that made you. I don't remember his name, so pretend.
I
that he
know,
said
you're
his
not
name.
the only one. I forgot my own fucking dad's name, my NPC dad's name.
Wonder,
too.
no.
Yes.
Okay, we have Toro Blair, and then we have Ardor Blair. Ardor was the one who made him. Gotcha. Ardor.
She looks at
No,
you.
I'm not talking about him. He's a stick in the mud. I'm talking about the other one. The one that lets me do what I want.
You must
Hataro.
Actually talk to Ardor. I never talked to Taro about this. Ardor already knows the situation. And you can explain
Fine.
better than I what is happening.
Sure.
Then he's gonna talk to Ardor Blair begrudgingly in the middle of their meeting, because that's how they do, and say, Father, Miss Dracula wants to put me in a contract. I know you're busy, but I need you to look this over for me.
It's like a reluctant, like, he sighs out of exhaustion before looking it over and then looking back at you, and it's just like, okay, did she say what she said in the contract? If she did say
Marvin
what she
looks
said.
over.
But I don't understand what it says.
Can't fucking read.
He's gonna fully
Oh, wait.
dumb it down a little more for you. It's like, if you sign this, you're saying that you can never talk about anything that you experienced, and if you die, your existence will be wiped out of history completely. But if you do live in the end, you get some other things, 3 wishes that you want to wish. She'll grant it for you. No strings attached.
Really? Nothing I should worry about? He's doing this on purpose, he can tell.
No, nothing you should worry about. He kind of does that dad stuff for a moment to think if there's a problem here. And it's like, nah, we're good.
Then Nox is gonna sign in over the top of cursive and says, if I die, it'll be your fault.
Double thumbs up as he dissipates again. Yeah, sorry, buddy.
Father of the Year.
Yeah.
He tries. But yeah, after you sign your signature, hey, you're not supposed to be there. Get your ass on this side of the street.
Excuse me, what?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
What do you mean I'm not supposed to be here?
Not
Huh?
you.
I would just like to say that Marvin looks over to Knox having this conversation and goes like, "Wow, it must be nice to have parents."
What do
Oh,
you
yeah, they
mean
said the same
have
thing.
parents? What do you mean have parents? He's barely in my life. All he does is do computer stuff. You know, my birthday is too much of a hindrance, so he doesn't schedule it.
Must
I don't
be
even
nice
know
to
when I was
your own
born.
birth. You
I
That's
I
one
didn't
thing
even
we
know when I
have in
was
common.
born.
Knox. You signed.
I
yours-
woke up and I was told I was 13 years old.
Have fun with that.
For all I know, I could be younger.
Yeah, what ages?
Knox, you signed yours in a cursive. On
Yeah,
your-
fancy over-the-top cursive. Like in the same font of SpongeBob where he says "the" and it's big and fancy.
Oh, okay, alright, I got you. It took me a bit to remember that episode, I'm sorry. But yeah, in that similar font, on your wrist of like your right hand, it spells out Blood Oath, Miss Dracula, with the little heart at the end of it.
He's gonna try and scrub it out.
It does not scrub out. It's permanently
The
on
heart,
there.
that is.
It's permanently on there.
Ugh,
You,
gross. It's not even atomically correct.
yes.
You're not atomically correct.
Angel.
You're literally not. You were artificially made.
What?
Angel.
No, I was created by an egg donor.
Hold on 1 minute. Angel.
Artificial.
I'm
If
sorry,
we need to
a
speak
what?
about,
Ooh, hold on. Angel.
we need to talk about anybody who's artificially made. Glances at Hollow.
All right. Ooh.
They are on the stream.
Angel, let's go. Hit me. Are you signing it or not?
She doesn't even like. Artemis said she would say she would have signed it first. Questions asked because she's already been through the shit. That's the only reason why she's here. Because her family is of mercenaries. That's what they do. Basically, she would have plucked a feather, signed it quickly, and then the feather away.
You put the feather back in?
I guess you kind of, like, when you pluck a feather, it still has a little bit of blood in it, because it's a physical thing.
No.
It wasn't ready to shed yet.
Ooh, pain.
Your contract is signed in blood. The blood doesn't eat the contract like Junior's did. It just keeps the contract floating there, and your wings, as it like slowly starts to die and wither away, once was beautiful wing turns into bones, almost like your fingers, like your whole. It's like your whole right hand becomes that wing, and captures the contract, quotation marks, and just puts itself back in the place they plucked it out, and you just know because it's not written on it that that's the blood oath. Now the one person who didn't get a contract, Hollow. She looks at you and holds out her right hand, creates a dagger purely made out of her magic ability, cuts it across her whole right arm, looks over at you. In your head, not out loud, just agree to this and I will stain your face with my blood and this seals the deal.
That sounds actually super fucking metal.
Badass.
So that's a yes?
Sure.
Okay. She places her hand gently on like the left side of your pumpkin face. And for the first time in a long time, you feel the sensation of like pure fire edge into your face as just a
Your non-existent face.
Your non-existent face. Just like almost as fire burns something, it just charged in Miss Dracula. This is not a blood oath. She's putting her life on the line for you. So if you die, she will bring you back to life. And her life is gone.
Not fair.
Hey, he's old.
Wait, that's what the contract is?
Yes.
It's so
Oh,
cool.
What?
We know who the favorite is.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Old as fuck and is the original. You think she's gonna let the original die? If she knew that Marvin was the original, she would have done the same thing.
What are you talking about? Marvin's just a normal guy.
Yeah, but if she knows you was that
Yeah.
guy.
And he's
Insight.
gonna shield.
Can I insight that?
Marvin? He doesn't say that out loud.
Marvin or the
I mean,
No, I'm,
Marvin's just...
I'm rolling to insight you.
Okay, what are you inciting? What I'm doing? Marvin's just sitting down in the chair after writing a contract.
He went.
Yeah,
Marvin is literally like an NPC waiting for quest input, alright?
No, Marvin.
He's sitting with his hands on his knees, shoulder back, head up, very, very respectfully just looking straight ahead. And hasn't moved since.
After
Good
all
God.
of you guys had agreed.
You're finally awake.
After all of you guys had agreed and signed the contract, she weakly limps back to her desk as her wife kind of gets to work healing up what she had done to herself. Small Fluff comes into the room in Small Mite form because he has exhausted his ability, so he's very short and yikes looking. His hair fully covers his face, and just looks at y'all and like, haha, I am old.
we
Alright,
noticed.
buddy. No need to rub it in my face now. Come on.
May we go now?
Yes, I'm bringing you guys back to your rooms to see your dorm rooms.
Oh, by the way, when I buy creams, remind me to send some your way. You look like you could use it.
Alright, fuck you. I don't know.
As we're walking to the dormitory, I would like to look over at Angel because they're the one I'm working with. Do you think we should talk to Travis?
Dead?
He did.
Dead. And that means nothing.
Bring out the
So you
OBG
think
boy.
that stops me?
Dead,
Nah.
dead people mean nothing to me. Dead or alive, that doesn't affect.
The dark arts.
Would
Oh, I
you-
love that
For
class.
that?
Do you think it would be a good idea to talk to Travis?
I mean, what harm could it do?
Well, pulling a mortal soul back to the immortal soul back to a mortal plane is not always the best case scenario.
You only live once, am I right?
I guess you're right.
Technically, for him, it'd be twice.
When we get back to the room, I'll talk to the rest of the, what would you call us, a party? And I will do it then.
Y'all,
Sounds good.
you're all led back to the room by Small Fluff. Now let's move you. Oh, right, this one doesn't move. Give me a minute, I gotta move to the right one so it can move.
I'm gonna say nothing to the rest of the party until after he leaves.
Guys, get up.
Nox is gonna go check on his babies and make sure his terrarium is properly put up.
I'm still holding the fat fucking dragon. Why is there two of me?
All the way.
Fucking math.
You all get
Only
back
two,
to
babe.
your rooms. They're across the dormitory, and it's a tower. It's an elongated lighthouse tower. That once you step inside, it's like Inception, where there's never-ending hallways. It's a lot bigger on the inside than it is on the outside. And there's a little map on the right corner of the room when you walk in that shows you where things are if you access it.
Is there a living room kind of area?
Yeah.
As right after we walk in, I'm gonna kind of look at what would you say his name was again?
Small Flop dipped. He dropped y'all off and dipped.
Oh, I was gonna tell him to leave.
He already
Oh,
played.
erectile dysfunction.
Yeah.
Everybody, if we could all come here real quick, I would like to announce something to everybody.
Yes. Yeah. What's up, man?
The priest boy looks at all of y'all. Me too.
Who are you?
Who are you?
You guys took me in last time, like a couple of minutes ago.
Oh, hey, man. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry. You were waiting outside of Dracula's room for a long time, man. I
Wait.
mean, yeah, sure.
Who is this?
The guy I picked up. He's the guy I picked up from the city.
Kidnap priest.
I kidnapped the priest boy who was running away. Don't worry, he's cool. He's chill like that.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know how he'll feel about what. You said he's a priest.
Well, he's running away.
I cast healing
I
spells.
sure hope it isn't Christianity. If he might have a heart attack. Everyone, please get in a circle. We're gonna talk to Travis.
Oh,
Why
communing with
and how?
spirits?
Yes, communicating to spirits. Please sit down.
Shouldn't we let the dead rest?
Yes,
How do
but I feel that this is a very important situation.
Give me a minute, I'm gonna go get my grimoire.
Do what?
Isn't this like a abuse of power? Like, you know, because you're in a station where you can bring someone down. What if they don't want to? They just refuse?
We need information,
No,
don't we?
I
Or
mean-
don't we not?
I would like it if you did not question the power that I have. And then he's gonna kind of look over. He's gonna look over at Crimson because he knows Crimson knows something about this kind of stuff. Or sorry, Nox, because he knows Nox knows something about this stuff because they spawned in at the same place, and he kind of got this assumption that they were kind of gripped over. Yeah, spawned in.
Yeah.
Probably because
gonna
I
pull out
don't
his-
know.
He's gonna
He's
pull
gonna
out
be
his
like,
grimoire and say, "Anyway, do we have candles, salt, string? You know, the usual stuff."
I
As he
have
flips through his
celestial
book.
power. I don't need those kind of things.
What is it?
Everyone
It's a
please sit in a
fucking
circle.
emo bath party.
Yes.
No. He's going to put his hand down in the middle of everything. He's like, everyone.
Wait. If you got something like this, let me just. And Marvin adjusts his pocket protector. All right, I'm ready.
He's
Not
gonna
just
put his
gonna
hand out there, and
Flip
he's
open
gonna.
his book, slide it over to Junior.
What is the book for?
Something you can focus the spirit on.
I don't. Unless you want your book to still exist afterwards, please remove it. He's gonna put his hands out into the middle of the circle. He's gonna start shaking and start chanting. And he's like, I'm just fucking with you. He's gonna pull out his scythe. He's going to slash into the air. And I'm using Unreap. I would like to cast the soul of Trevor. Not Trevor. Sorry.
Travis.
Which it would be represented as a slice in a celestial plane as Travis or whatever on the other side walks through.
I want you to make a grit roll.
As almost a guide. A grit roll.
Mhm.
Awesome.
Looks like the difficulty 8. You can't take half, and it's a snap decision, so they can't help you out here.
I know. But since I already know how this spell works because I've used it before, can I say that I would have used my D20 Brit, the thing, what's it called? Death Sailor before.
This might be an unexpected change, you know.
This situation you can't do.
That's
You gotta roll that normally.
oh. Well, fuck. Alright, what do I have an added?
Just watching this go down.
DC8.
I would like to say Marvin is the farthest away from this happening.
Okay, so I rolled a 7, but I'm going to use both my trauma tokens to make that a 9.
Okay. Pick a number between 1 and 4.
Pick one. Okay, I'm gonna roll the dice. 3.
Okay. You cut a slice into the ether and see a
okay.
hand reaching out. It's not a human.
I'm
It
going.
is-
I'm going to grab the hand and help guide it outwards.
What in the hell?
It's fully a lot bigger than you. It is a red only hand that grabs it, and then 3 more reaches and takes that arm fully. It's fully covered in that in just that thing's arms as it comes out, standing at 10 feet tall, almost having to hunch down to kind of fit in the room. Is fully grown red Oni, confused and looking at all
Travis.
of you.
Travis,
How
do you
did you
remember
do
me?
that without a grimoire?
That is not what's important right now. Travis, do you remember me?
No, I felt like that was a very valid question.
It just,
Are you sure that's Travis?
the bottom part of its mouth unhinges from its jaw. As
I should have never agreed to this.
as 4 tongues. First it starts at like 1 tongue, and it just splits up into 4 pieces, and you just hear the sound of a snake hissing as it speaks. And you notice that your magic is doing a little bit of the translating here. That's not my name. Stop calling me that.
Who are you?
As soon as would say as soon as fuck. As Junior says, "Who are you?" She's gonna get into a stance, and with her sword, she's gonna get into a stance.
If Junior notices this, he's going to turn towards them and be like, "Don't hurt it. It can't control. It doesn't want to be here. Let me talk to it. Don't attack it. Trust
Only
me.
I'm so disappointed in you.
You're gonna
When
fuck
you're
us all
done,
up."
When you're done, I would also like to speak to them.
When I'm done, I'm sending it home.
I hear you.
He's already seen the grimoire. He does not trust you.
You don't know what it does.
Things are getting wild in the spirits summoning fandom.
Its head like fully
Who are you?
180 shifts upside down as it's trying to make sense of what's happening and then back to normal.
I'm from fucking nah.
Oh no more.
Oh,
I'm from Ohio. This shit doesn't bother me.
the name.
I think Marvin is bothered by this, and he goes and hides in the corner.
I don't know my name.
What is your name?
I don't know my name.
You don't know your name?
I
Do you remember what happened?
died?
I hate to ask this. Nox,
Hmm.
you have some control over this kind of magic, correct?
Oh. Wouldn't you like to know? As they begin to flip through their pages.
I'm going to look up at the Oni. I would like you to know I apologize for what I'm about to do.
It's fully confused. It doesn't
Can you
know
keep
what's
it-
happening.
Can you keep it still?
Hmm.
You can just
I
ask.
think I might be able to.
Um,
Excuse me, darling. Over here, yes.
Just hisses at
Do you mind waiting right there?
Okay.
Normal for spirits,
Just takes a sip.
please.
Just fully like his legs are closed up to his chest and his arms are wrapped around it. Okay.
So, we have a question for you. Well, more like I have a question. But would you like to stay in this room a bit longer and contemplate what happened, or would you like to go back?
as this conversation is happening, I'm going to use reading voices. I am going after deeper thoughts. Or
Alright.
true
Ew.
thoughts. I'm trying to deep dive into this person's brain. I'm pulling out memories that they can't remember. That's my objective.
What is your DC?
Would you like to go back to your plane? Or would you like to stay a while?
That's 16 on that roll, by the way.
Shit.
Oh wait, no, I don't make the brains roll if they
no,
do.
he does. So
Well,
what's your
fuck, I
DC?
blew up. That
What's
was a
it-
waste of 10.
Rip.
Okay, we're not gonna talk about that role ever again in my life. Alright, Yoki. No, it was a nat one. We don't talk about it. Okay. It's having a full conversation with Nox at this moment. Fully talking about how, like, ooh, I like to eat something. It doesn't remember what, but it knows it likes to do certain things. And, Junior, as you dig into its further thoughts, you get to a point where you start to see how it died. Before it died, it was just a 6-year-old kid who accidentally stepped on a mask and got blessed-ish, quotation mark, blessed. This child was the original Oni, the one that started it all. You see it pick up the mask, you put it on, and you see the soul of this child being forced out of his body, being eaten by the soul of this Oni that you saw in front of you. And the kids no longer exist, as the Oni fully takes over this child's body and removes the mask, turns back to the normal kid's form, and pretends to be the kid for the rest of time to come. He goes on to create a school that will float miles above the ground. He claims Dracula as the king of all, helps the man succeed to a place of glory that no one can touch. He just chose to be in the background, like someone from a side quest, an NPC to the main hero. You see,
Junior's gonna slowly. Oh, continue.
you see,
Continue.
you see this kid. He eventually does die. He gets to around 1 million years of age, living to the span of the beginning to the end. Well, to the current. and you see his body being used as a dummy for Travis. And you see the tears.
So if the body's being used for a dummy of Travis, do I also get Travis's last little bit of how Travis died?
Travis did not die. You see Travis is fully up and living, just badly beaten and to a point that whatever happened before this person used a spell to remove that memory completely from himself and from everyone that was there in the beginning. So
Okay, but the person we're talking to right now is the Oni that devoured the child, right?
the original Oni.
The Oni that started it all.
The Oni that devoured the child's soul. Is that who we're talking to, or are we talking to the child?
Fuck around and find
Talking
out.
to the Oni.
I thought this was the very first Oni. The very
Oni?
first Oni,
Talking to the Oni.
right?
If you want to try to
I'm
reach
gonna
into the child, you can get there. The child is still in the body.
I would like to reach up, grab the shoulder of the Oni, spin them towards me.
They're 10 feet tall. Can't grab them
They're
from
like
each other.
curled up.
They're
little
crouched
short-
down.
Sitting down.
Yeah. It's gonna like follow your hands to guide it and look at you. Like, yeah. What's up? Sorry, I got distracted.
What you have done is wrong, and I would like to try to separate the child from the Oni.
I don't think you want to pry a soul apart, darling. Tearing a soul to shreds could damage them. It might make them unrestful.
The child does not deserve this.
I don't know.
But
We could just have to
there's-
fuck around and find out.
But their souls are connected, dearie.
Yes, and
Hey,
I'm going
listen.
to fix that.
Hey, listen, I'm kind of out of the loop on what's happening. I've been hiding behind this pillar for a good 30
Yeah, what the
minutes.
fuck is going on?
Okay.
I was gonna
Long
say,
story
how
short,
does Nox know?
tried to summon Travis, got this Oni instead. This Oni is actually a kid, who's like picked up a mask and became the original Oni.
Oh yeah,
Now
no.
Tony here's trying to
None of y'all know that.
That's all I was-
Only I know
Yeah.
that. I deep dived. None of you know that.
sorry,
Only I do.
retcon.
Yeah.
So basically, what happened?
Alright.
Oni got summoned, and this one's trying to separate the soul for some reason.
Hey man, listen. I don't think that's a good idea. I don't know a lot about souls, but I know that they have an irreputable value, and separating them probably isn't the best idea.
And
Especially if they've
I
grown
know,
crows over the years.
they didn't deserve this, and I'm going to try to rip them apart.
What is?
Yeah,
what
here-
stat do you use?
Here
for
comes the
magic?
fun. Everybody step back.
Do what?
What stat do you use to do magic?
What do you mean?
You make the choice right
What's your
here
magic
now.
stat?
What is your
Like,
magic
where
stat?
do you find your power?
Yeah. Do you use brains or charm?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Or
I would
grit.
use. What would my magic be?
I say.
I would say, I don't fucking know.
It'd probably be grit, because it's like ingrained into you.
Mhm.
If I get a choice, I'm gonna say charm because it's a D12.
Okay. Do you want to do that?
Is your magic very charming though?
It's a little creepy.
I'm just gonna say charm.
Alright.
Yeah, at this point, Nox is gonna close his book. He's gonna get out of radius because he knows what's about to happen.
I dropped the thing. Go ahead and
Marvin has been out of radius, is gonna move more.
Go ahead and roll.
Roll
a
my charm?
DC 10 charm. If you get that,
Gotta
you
explode.
add a +1
Oh,
to the
uh-huh.
roll that they're gonna make.
Oh no.
If you beat that by more than 5, and by
Okay.
every 5 you beat that more, it's an additional +1.
You said DC what?
DC 10, and every 5 higher than that is +1. I'm gonna tell you now they're rolling.
That's a
12
10.
for this.
On the,
That's 10?
that's a 10 on the dot.
Okay. And what do you add to your charm if you add a modifier?
I do not add a modifier.
Okay, so they're adding a +3. They're +2 plus your +9. We're gonna make this a roll in front of the thing. They're gonna have to beat a DC 12. Come on, make it.
Nice. 3.
It's a 6. Okay. I heard an ah coming from the people inside.
Nox is just gonna cover their ears at this point. Soul screaming is very deafening.
Very much so. I don't know if anyone else will be able to hear but me and you, Nox, though.
Yeah, but
And
he's just gonna
maybe-
cover his ears.
Maybe Marvin. Marvin, would you be able to hear it?
What? Why would I be able to hear? I'm just a normal vampire.
Okay.
Normal boy! I'm just a normal boy. Okay.
Listen, man.
Oh
Does he
You're a
dear.
normal B+ student.
Does he succeed?
Junior, you reach your hand in
No.
to grab the boy. The Oni's not putting up any resistance, but you feel it. You feel the kid's hand. It's weak and frail, but it's not breaking under your touch. You are naturally stronger than this kid by exceeding.
I'm going to continue.
It's you have it. You're pulling it out, and it's coming out of the Oni, and it gets out, and it slowly starts to wither away as time has caught up with the child. And outside of the Oni's body, it's a lot quicker than you expected, living on for millions of years, a lot for just a simple human kid. And as you hold it in your hand, you just see a remaining piece of a soul heart still there.
I would like to grasp it in my hand. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy fucking Spirit, I send you
Jesus Christ.
Take
to
it
the
away.
Holy Land, and I'm going to... Yeah.
I'm gonna make one final roll.
Well, there goes a piece of history.
The Oni.
But I'm keeping the piece apart, and then I'm going to throw the Oni back into the hole where I got them from.
Oh, looks like there's no Uni in the book for me. Cry.
What's the dog doing?
You watch as the human part of this Oni, the mortal part of it, has been ripped out of it. It starts to come back to life. The magic that made it seem real vanishes slowly from its leg and up to its body and to its head. It just slowly looks around even more confused and in pain, not physically, mentally. It doesn't know what is happening. It doesn't know what it's missing, but it feels empty inside. And it doesn't like it.
Wait, it's alive now?
Yes. You remove the mortal part of the Oni. What do you expect?
Or when I shove it back into a hole to the celestial plane, it goes back to the fucking celestial plane.
Yes. And you have released it. You're gonna release it on them?
Mm-hmm.
Are you? Come on. Are you gonna put it back in the hole where it could honestly do a lot more damage than good?
Oh no! Oh no! It's going to
Junior-
kill the people in
Junior-
heaven.
Junior stepping back. Get away from it. Get away from it. I'm not doing this. It's alive. Get away from it.
Don't
I
run. Don't worry.
Anyway,
I'm done.
This is entertainment at its finest.
Oh yeah, the
Did-
pumpkin.
did they just see a person just pop into existence out of nowhere?
No, they would have seen him the whole time.
Yeah.
His reaping, he can show it to everyone around him.
You got it. Ugh.
He has
Well,
both of his all
you
four
broke
of his
it.
hands up. Just like stop. I'm just done. I'm tired of fighting. You win. Whatever you want,
Yeah.
it's yours.
It's tired of fighting.
Well, I hope you're happy. Junior, you broke it.
I am happy. That child finally gets to live in true peace.
You killed the child.
Nah, man, that
You
child's
killed
dead.
Jacob.
The child. You talking about the soul you devoured?
Listen, the devouring was a contract. We agreed upon creating a better word for everyone. We created the school together and you killed him. We were finally peaceful. I remember.
You were
it
dead.
hurt.
I brought you.
Why?
Well, is he back or is he just like a ghost?
He's fully
This one
alive
returned.
again.
The
and
child.
is not okay with it. He was
The
peacefully dead.
child has now returned to his.
Marvin's gonna go over to the and be like, "Do you want to go back to the warm embrace of the celestial planes?"
Want to go back with the child.
I don't think they were there in the first place.
They definitely weren't.
What'd you say, Oni?
I want to go back with the child. We were peaceful, watching over the school, keeping it safe.
The child is now his
child-
own being.
The child's soul has seemingly perished, and it doesn't look like it's going to be
The
returning.
soul
anytime
did
soon.
not perish. The soul was just no longer alive. When I removed it from the body, it tried to live again, and it
Yeah,
did not
Marvin,
work.
souls are everlasting. Stop being so dumb.
Yeah, but now we
Okay,
have a bigger problem to deal with.
Marvin is
Because-
going to try to pull the Only off to the side to let the group discuss.
Yeah, it'll follow.
Look
It
what she did.
morphs back into.
did
it just becomes
nothing.
smaller.
I did
Mar-
I want to
nothing.
go with Marvin.
Give
I
the
don't
child his
want
life.
you guys.
No, you did everything. They
The
were
only-
perfectly fine the way they were.
The only one
You
offering
didn't
the
see what
shelter.
I see.
Of course I didn't, but I can tell a pretty healthy relationship from a toxic one.
From one side,
Look, if a soul was thrashing inside of another soul, you can feel it. I didn't feel any thrashing.
and I seen it.
You seen
Ugh.
just the devouring part. Which
I
looks
seen
bad.
a soul devour another soul. That is what I seen.
Consensual devouring
It was
exists.
consensual
Did I
devouring.
No.
It didn't bother.
No.
The kid wasn't fighting.
No.
It seemed
Can
to
I ask
almost
a question?
accept it. Yeah, what's the question?
You didn't say that though.
Shut the
You
fuck up,
didn't say
I'm
that,
asking
though.
a question.
You didn't
So
know well enough.
basically, what Sonar just did was fuck up the great
relationship.
grandfather of all fucking Onis.
Oh yeah.
You ruined this
You're showing
man's
the
finally
funny
right
peaceful
here,
rest.
My fucking grandpa! What the fuck you doing?
Exactly. He broke it.
Okay.
Now they're
I
in
would like
turmoil.
I would like to clarify that what Grim said to me was that I seen a Oni devour a child's soul.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not
that's
that-
exactly what
You
you
ruined
not
saw.
that it was- not that it was a
great,
piece-
great,
not-
great grandfather.
Not that the child
fucked up.
accepted it. Not that the child accepted it. Not that it seemed peaceful in any way. Just that the soul was devoured.
Listen,
Oh.
man. Listen, man.
We
all
are
said
not
this
in
was a
school.
bad idea. We
Speak up.
all said this. We all said this was a bad idea, and then it was.
The Oni didn't
Yeah.
bother to
And
stop
now
you.
Meaning, if you
It didn't show any resistance to anything that was happening.
You didn't say that.
What? It's fully like Diego didn't have to. Nox didn't have
Were
to
you
do
looking
anything.
for it?
Or
If you raise your hand, you're never going to be able to speak.
if
Around
you
here, you
been
just
watching me, I will never be able to speak, dude. Let me fucking speak.
sorry.
speak louder than the rest of the people.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up, maybe.
Hold on.
Can I
No.
sit? I'm just gonna ask if I can sit on his Oni's shoulder.
Oh yeah, you
Think
fully
I'm gonna
can.
fucking
He'll give you that
get
shoulder. Yeah. He'll put
Yes,
down there.
that's all I'm asking.
Honestly, they
I
look
do-
like they're in more turmoil than they were before we pulled them out. For an angel, I thought you'd be better at judging soul relationships. Yes. And he's gonna go back to basically he's gonna go on Snapchat again.
I watched a soul devour another soul. I did what I had to.
Did you ask
That
the
is
other
medicine.
soul if they were okay with that? I mean,
You really
it's soul.
can't when there's one overpowering the other.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you didn't need my book, so I just assumed you knew that. It's kind
If
of like Soul
your-
Summoning 101.
If your
Yeah.
book was there, your book would no longer exist.
I mean,
I use a celestial weapon to create a rift. Your book would no longer exist.
In the
I mean,
meantime,
if
Well,
you
we
had
yeah,
have
it's
questions
just they were
about
going-
any kind, I could have helped with that.
Can I
Well,
actually
Yes.
Yoni?
See?
Uh,
Like, we could have used my book as a conduit. We could have
Damn.
summoned the spirit. You didn't have to use your fancy smancy hedge trimmers.
Fancy smancy head.
Uh,
But
hey.
you wanted to merge forests.
this is where I have to cut off. I gotta go.
Bye-bye.
I enjoyed playing with everyone. Grim, you gotta take over for me. As my lovely DM.
Dying.
I love
So
you
they
all.
continue to argue.
Yes.
You people are
Yeah.
very beautiful. And I hope everyone that's watching is having a great day. Love you all. Bye bye.
Oh,
Bye bye.
I'd like to talk to my fucked off grandpa now. Who ruined my grandpa?
You're great,
Yeah.
great, grandpa.
Still
Yeah,
my
not
grandpa.
he's not gonna touch us with a 10-foot pole. He's more comfortable with the dead than he is the living.
Taking selfies with his Oni. I'm taking selfies, man. He's bonding. Can he bond with the Oni?
I mean, so, are we still trying to commune with Travis, or are we just gonna inform Miss, Dracula of what just happened?
No.
Other than ruining my great grandfather times
Marvin.
a million,
Translate real
what
quick.
did
All right.
he
What
see?
stays in here, what happens in here, stays in here.
All right.
So, we're gonna have a
What
sad,
happens in here?
depressed
Listen. What happens in here
Oni
has to stay in here.
mucking about.
You can room with me.
DM, did you? Grim, check your DMs.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Can the Oni room with me?
My
stay
DM,
here?
I'm not getting notifications. Oh, I got it.
Oh my God.
I just only am just close friends.
So are we still going to commune with Travis, or are we just gonna drop it?
I think we
We're-
fucked around each
After
other.
after this failed summoning, I'm pretty sure we should drop it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're so high and mighty.
So, as the DM, Grim, would you agree that he might have told us that technically Travis is still alive and that they used the body of my great grandfather to fake his death?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So, Travis isn't dead.
Oh,
Mm.
cool.
So what are we going to do with this?
You can stay with me.
Call my fucking great grandpa times a million this?
Well, what
Well,
else
you
am I
don't have-
supposed to refer to it as? They were a spirit and now they're alive.
Him.
Again,
Okay.
you can have a room with me if it's staying. I kind
What?
of need friends.
Why
And
aren't
I
you
think
sharing a
We are
room with an
bonding.
old man?
I honestly think, in my professional opinion of being half, Fiona, you should stay with me.
So
Ugh.
a few things gonna happen here. One,
The Oni choose.
the Oni has set Oleander down and gives him a small bow. Thank you.
He bows back. Yeah, I fell to me, baby.
So, try to warn him. Yeah.
I don't like him. He seems to be too ahead of himself. And too full of himself. Too much of himself.
So, what are you gonna do now? You have new life.
He's just looked at all of you and said to keep this a secret from Miss Dracula and everyone else. And I will take care of things for myself.
Oh, so sorry for your untimely divorce.
Honestly,
Uh.
that felt homophobic. Just saying. Just saying.
You're
What?
gay?
I am gay.
Sorry. I didn't mean it like that. It's like, divorcing the souls, ripping them apart. That's what I meant. I don't mean it like that. I'm sorry.
You're
The
gay,
tone is
I'm gay,
very,
we should be
very-
friends.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. Oh fuck.
Whip out the ukulele.
I'm sorry.
Please, Oni. Please, Oni, let's be friends. I'm closeted.
Whatever you do, great grandfather times a million. Do well out there. Sorry about the dumb angel.
Marvin, I need you to make a grit roll. DC 10. Snap position. No one can help
Who,
you.
me?
Marvin.
What?
Alright.
What's going on?
I'm doing stuff, don't worry about it.
Wait, what are we doing, huh?
It's just Marvin.
I'm doing important things. Don't worry about it.
In the meantime, while he's doing that, he is like listening on this conversation, laughing along. For the first time in a
8.
while. What was it?
8.
Cool.
And then I will use... If that doesn't work, I have a special ability to use.
I didn't say it was good or bad. It's up to you whether you want to succeed or fail.
Yeah, well, I don't know what it's used for, then therefore I won't know how to use it.
It's up to you.
Should I use it, DM, or should I not?
There's a giant fucking spider on the wall right now.
Capture it and give it to me. Please? But Marvin,
I'm
it's your
terrified.
choice. Do you want to fail or succeed? You can ask one person in this place because they have experienced something similar to this before in a different setting of a campaign.
People, should I succeed or should I fail?
Failing is fun.
It's always good
Succeed.
to succeed.
Yeah. Failings for
But the
losers. Don't be a loser.
Yeah, this is America. Oh, we
Only succeed.
we don't lose ever.
Except for against ourselves
okay.
and most everything else. We
That's
did
it
lose
too.
our twin towers for unspoken reasons we will not discuss.
I got a 10.
We lost a lot of shit.
When we lose like a winner.
Yeah. So you got a 10?
Yep.
And you're okay with that?
Yep.
Okay. You're all are talking, and unknowingly, you just see the body vanish within the air. Nothing has happened, and nothing has will. He has done what he has said. He has taken care of the problem himself, and it's going to be well in the end.
What time does school start?
Tomorrow.
I just wanted this already to be my fault.
He is old. He just wants to rest.
Oh, yeah, no kidding, I do care.
The only advantage is when you just fucking fall to the floor.
Collapse.
I'd be friends with a grandpa.
If they technically fall, I would like to catch them.
In where it once was, Marvin has succeeded a grit roll. So there is a mask made of... It's broken in pieces. Almost looked like it was stepped on. But its horns are red and very much like a devil horn. Curves back into itself. In where the eyes are, it glows a bright orange-ish yellow. And its mouth is... Once was a smile, is now an upside down, almost a sad face. Yeah.
An upside down smiley face is just a sad face.
Marvin will try to pick it up.
Yeah, you pick
Or
it up.
like dustpan it in and put it into like a little baggie so you can fix it later.
Yeah, you gotta have to pick it up piece by piece and put it into the bag.
Oh boy, I love jigsaw puzzles.
Think in this moment, the one person that was talking to it, and it was mostly only talking to you, fool. You just hear remnants of an original just like us. I will see you in the future when it is your time. And Marvin, you just hear thank you. Also, stop lying.
Marvin licks his lips and says, "No problem, and no promises."
What the fuck are you licking your lips for, my dude?
Oh, just spreading some chapsticks. My lips were a little dry, so it's just
Here, I got you.
It gives you chapstick. Just puts it on. Nah.
It's
Thank you.
It's root beer flavor.
It tastes
my favorite.
amazing.
Thank you so much, Olander.
What?
You see Marvin do his big smile, and then just see his
No, I am
soulless
not.
eyes staring at you.
Also, this Switch is on hiatus, so you can only play it at like 6 a.m.
What?
Don't worry about it.
Well, that's gonna be a bit sad, but like I said, the Switch is off limits
No switch.
because it's
sibling.
today, so not get out of my room.
They're talking to their sibling.
Yeah, they're talking to the sibling.
Weirdo.
Okay.
Oh,
What was happening?
Weirdo.
weirdo.
Alright,
Marvin licks his lips and says, "I'm glad he's put to rest." Thank you. Thank you.
So, yeah. As Miss Dracula promised, Small Flesh does come back and knock on the door and reminds you guys that it's almost time for you to head down to go talk to Travis' family and see the body. If you would like to join.
do you want more? I have more.
Yeah, sure.
What is going on? What is... Okay, alright.
If I was putting
You want a two?
No, thank you. I'm good. I'm not Shigaraki.
They'll break apart. No, don't do it.
It's vanilla.
He's
It's
too
vanilla,
dry.
not root beer.
As he said he's too dry, Shigaraki just walks behind him, looking at all of you like offensive.
Where the fuck he come from?
What?
And then keep going.
I didn't know.
Here,
there was a
here,
mummy
here,
at the
here.
school.
I think you need the entire tube.
He turns into a
I,
running bolt.
It's stuck on my thumb. Never mind.
Oh, no. Yeah. But yeah, that's an offer that's on the table if you guys would like to go and visit.
I don't want
Are
to
we
see a
going?
family I don't know.
Yeah, and comfort someone's dying kid.
Marvin would just like to kind of cut off with the group and just be with Hollows.
Alright. You're eating olives?
Be with
No,
her.
Marvin would like to cut off with the group and be with Hollows by himself.
Oh.
Just the two of them, you and
Just
I.
the two of them. They can make it if
I'm
they
gonna-
try.
I'm gonna go to my dorm room. I want to see if there's any special goodies for Oleander and his friend.
It's a bunch of
While
candies.
he's still carrying his fat ass dragon.
There's candy, there's some dragon food.
Some candy?
Yeah, there's candy, some dragon food. Whatever kind of candy you want.
He's gonna speak up in his room now.
Hmm?
If you're here, you can come out. Have you been following us the entire time? Come on, you're gonna tease Tess in the waters.
No.
Jonathan, okay, nice.
No.
Was it a voice or was that just a
It's just a voice.
I'm in come out and say
Don't want.
I'm gay. No.
I know you're gay.
How'd you find out?
You just hear the sound of a face palm happening. I'm gonna go. No, I'm done.
How'd you find out?
It's obvious. I'm sorry. You guys are having this conversation, and it's fully playing along with the finding out you're a gay part. Who do we want to do this with? Nox and Angel, you're the only two that are left in the center room after Marvin and Hollow have kind of split off. And
Angel's gonna go to her dorm room. Also, I kept them. I'm not getting rid of them. It took me forever to even get these animals. I'm keeping them, but they're gonna be full grown and they're not gonna use for anything but for shenanigans.
yeah.
So basically, she opens up her dorm room door and two hellhounds strut out. It's like, we're going for a walk, boys. And then she'll get their leash and then just take them on a walk.
Oh,
Their names are Jekyll and Hyde.
Beautiful, buff, built hellhounds. They tower over Angel. They're teenagers at this point. They're gonna get taller. They're gonna age a lot more. But yeah, they listen along and follow their mom, and go for a walk.
Sorry.
Just an angel with two teenage hellhounds going for a walk like it's normal.
In this academy, it is.
Yeah.
They walk.
Nox
by
is just
you.
gonna open his grimoire and he's gonna start basically making potions from the book that he was told to make by order.
Give me a. Give me a brains check.
Can me and my butler work out in my room really quickly?
Give me a bronze check. And I'm gonna roll a bronze for him. Where's his die? There you are.
Oh, I have to roll brawn.
Yeah.
Oh right, I forgot you had that stalker guy.
I would love to roll brawn.
Yeah, Braun. He's rolling a d10 and only got a 10. It doesn't expect it's a dirty 10.
Yeah, it's his modifiers included.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put my dog out so I can get my own modifier for him.
Alright.
Cause I'm not on my computer right now. I'm actually on an iPad because I'm an iPad kid.
What did
No,
you
I'm not.
do
That
for
seems
your
about right.
brains, Diego? Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. But Diego,
Oh,
what's
shit.
your
Should be
roll for
an
brains?
18.
18?
Go off.
18 for me.
Damn, go off. Alright. Diego, what'd you get for your brains? I'm gonna do this simultaneously.
Wait, what?
Your brains.
Oh, shoot. That's D20.
It's just rolling high. That's it.
That will be 12.
12?
Just 12.
Okay, we'll start with the Brawny Boys. You guys, you're doing a whole lot better than him. Let's get that off the bat. All his muscles are fake. He's meant to look buff. He's more of a spellcaster than an actual martial fighter. So you
Damn.
are running laps around him mentally, like physically and literally. Running.
I'm using him as my dumbbells, like.
Yeah. He looks like he weighs a lot, but he's very light. You could just knock out 10 without a problem. Hmm?
Yeah, I'm working out with him.
He doesn't seem happy about this.
Oh, is he okay? Can I ask if he's okay?
He is not the fittest guy. He only looks fit. So he's like,
Does he have like good diets? Like, what are you saying?
no, I
Or is
just
it
wake
just
up like
normal?
this. It's just normal. Wake up, eat breakfast, normal. Don't work out. I just look like this.
Right. And I look like this, and he looks very scrawny, by the way.
Oh no.
He looks really scrawny, but let me tell you, he is very strong. He doesn't. You guys always say this. He's like, you guys always see Junior's a fighter when Oleander is also a buff fairy fighter, and that kind of hurts. Kind of hurts a little bit. Very sad.
He'll have it. He'll shine. And everyone will see the fighter
shine.
within.
Shine super. I mean, I did beat that guy in arm wrestling.
You did.
After,
And
like,
you won the
twice.
money. That's still on the table. Junie. Knox. You rolled a 12. What potions are you trying
Yes.
to make? You get 3.
Ooh, 3.
Mhm.
One that increases charisma, so that would be 1 for charm, and then, of course, 2 for fighting.
Okay. So you're gonna add in your inventory 1 bottle potion that adds a +2 to charisma check for the next minute after drinking the potion, and then 2 for strength that adds a +2 to strength for the next minute after drinking the potion.
+2 to charm, +2 to strength.
Mm-hmm. The higher you roll, the better quality the potions.
Good.
Got it. You do struggle making the earlier versions of these potions. Who are you gonna make the lab rat? Do you have a lab rat?
Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Do not look at me.
It's just you.
Oh,
feel-
Marvin! Don't you look amazing today?
Oh, hey, Knox. What's going on?
Question for you. You trust me, don't you?
Before we continue on with this, just before you go out to look for Marvin, you were alone with Hollow for a good hour before you get summoned. So what are you two talking about?
Marvin looks towards Hollow, and like I think Marvin's like maybe in his dorm room, so where no one else is.
That's fine.
And I would like to use intuitive to make you answer an honest question, DM. Is there anybody who is listening in on our conversation?
No. This room is empty.
All right.
And you are left alone.
Scene change.
Marvin, knowing no one else is paying attention to him, kind of drops his pretense. His very charming and bright smile just kind of flattens. And his face, his face completely loses all composure. His eyes just kind of sink into his skull as he stares into Hollow.
Shush.
Whee!
You are like me.
I'm a scarecrow.
You're an object come to life.
Life is very... It's an iffy terminology. I don't even know if I technically am alive. But, yeah, sure.
I quite understand. I am in a similar situation.
So, what are you then?
That is a question that I have been searching for years to find. I am nothing but a mimicry. And as he says that, his face splits long ways as these teeth kind of just open out and wrap around his head. And instead, it's just like a purple goo around his face and kind of like fins extending out from his head.
Mm.
And the only thing that stays the same are his eyes.
That's wicked.
This isn't even my form.
Mm.
This is even my final form.
Transforms again.
Then the face slowly closes and turns orangish, and his limbs extend into sticks as he mimics your exact figure, and he turns into a replica of you. A complete mimicry.
He's a mimic.
And then he
Interesting.
turns back into Marvin. I am a mimic, but I'm wrong. We're not supposed to talk. We're not supposed to be this advanced. I am abandoned by my kind. I was used as a tool for many years to gain insight, to gain knowledge. But I started to develop my own mind after consuming so many. I came to the school to find out who I am. Marvin was just a sad byproduct that had to be devoured.
I see.
I just simply wanted you to know, since you and I feel a kinship.
Yeah.
Usually a mimic would never reveal itself, much less me.
Yeah, unless you're about to kill someone. But,
Unless you're about to kill someone. But even then,
not
I
even live, really.
usually I devour them from behind.
But you know what that means? You can be whatever the fuck you want.
I don't know what I want. I've served others for so long, I've never developed a self.
You know what that means? We're gonna figure out who you are by the end of this fucking school year.
You have
I hope
4
so.
extra years.
Just help me out if I make a mistake. Sometimes my performance slips and I say something a human or biological shouldn't.
I got you. I got you. If you ever say something, I can just tell you, I can't really do anything much. I am a stick.
It's understandable. I just had a few questions for you.
Questions. I might have answers.
What do you think of other humanoids? Humans, vampires, the like.
They're kind of basic. Contradictory, if anything. A little bit absurd in some context. The only the only humanoid thing I liked was my old family back before I was sentient. And other than that, I just think they're fun.
I see. Whenever I look at a humanoid, all I see is food.
Have you tried dieting?
My species only needs to eat every 1 or 2 decades. We lie in wait for our prey, so not active hunters.
Yeah.
I am probably the most active mimic in the history of my kind.
Yeah.
You should document. You should make a diary. You should have a diary, and you should write about how you feel and write about your progress so you can see how you changed over the years. And when you finally figure out who you are, you can look back at that diary and be like, what a little shit that was. The shit that I went through. It all came down to this.
I will take your words into consideration.
Cool.
I will start this diary you speak of. I am just scared that if it is found, others will read it. But I will put it in a secure place where no one can reach.
Now, I've only heard of this once, but have you ever heard of, I don't even know if it's real. invisible ink.
My old father, master, he's my creator, but he never showed me love. Used to do something similar.
Yeah. If you ever want something not found, thanks to the little paranoid thing my family was beforehand, write in shorthand, write in what is it called? Write in code, write in shorthand, write in invisible ink, and you're guaranteed success.
I understand. Do you feel anything towards other humanoids?
If they're fun, I might like them. If they're boring, I couldn't give a shit.
What do you devour? You don't seem like an ordinary monster.
I devour nothing.
Are you sure?
I don't need to eat. I don't need to sleep. I can just stand here for years doing nothing, watching the world go by, have everyone ignore you, and I'll be fine.
That sounds so nice.
Would you be fine?
I know constant hunger.
Make your brains roll.
Me?
Yeah. You ask yourself, would you be fine?
That's an 8.
Not you. The one that
Me.
spends their time alone.
Her brand. Where's my. Oh no, I said. Give me a second.
8 points of petty. I don't know where I'm gonna put it, but I'm gonna use it and make all of you cry.
7.
7? Okay.
That's 1 below a crit.
It's one below.
I mean, that is a crit. If it wasn't for my modifier.
Wait, you exploded?
No.
Oh.
No, never mind. I was thinking about my crit score. Never mind.
Alright. Yeah. Serious question for you, Hollow. Would you be okay with spending another 1,000,000 years alone, not being seen, heard, after spending a year, maybe 5, around people that interact with you and see you? Would you be okay going back to that life? I'm not even here.
Mentally, physically, of course, I can endure that. Mentally, it wouldn't take long before getting used to it. Like, probably the first 4 or so years, I might want to have fun again. But outside of that, if I tough it out, I'd just go back to being Hollows, the scarecrow that was on the farm.
I'm just gonna put it back to the RP. That's it. That was all I had. It's a ghost. Don't look at me. Go back below. Go back to Marvin and Nux interrupting the scene. They're coming in to ask Marvin to be a test dummy. And the fact that you see a
Door
Sonic
opens up.
walking
Hey.
around. Yeah. The whole scene around you quickly shifts from peaceful to chaos as Nox comes out to make Marvin into a test subject. Angel walks out.
As soon as Nox enters the dorm, Marvin's face suddenly changes in an instant. His smile comes back. His face is lively, and he turns around with a drooping glee and goes, "Oh, hey, Nox."
Hello there, Marvin. Did I notice that new pencil holder you have strapped to your chest?
Oh no, it's been there for a while, but thanks for noticing.
Good, good. Anyway, do you trust me?
Implicitly.
Dumbass.
Well, and you're gonna see Nox, his hands are free, but his tail comes around. You know, the snake tail, and they're holding a potion in their mouth. Do you mind drinking this? Apparently, this potion is supposed to increase your strength. Or charm, either or. I forgot to dye them.
Okay.
I need you
Marvin
to make a
will
grit
go over.
check. DC 8. You can take half if you can. People can help out if they can.
I totally
Don't
can't.
bother, cause my grid is a D4. So that's a 2. That's a 2. Minus 2. That's a 0.
So you
Oh god.
grab the
Is there
bottle.
anything I can do to help?
It's okay. It's okay.
I don't think you can do anything with a 0.
Unless you got
I mean-
8 trauma tokens.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm good. I'm good.
I feel bad.
It's okay, because nothing bad really happens. It's, you chug this down in one go. It tastes like it's supposed to be a strength potion. But now, mechanically, for the next minute, your brawn die becomes a D4. And you have a minus 2 as your modifier.
To my brawn?
Yes.
So, do you feel any different? No tingly? You're not dying? Your throat isn't collapsing in on itself?
You say feel,
Mark?
and what originally once was a meat shield fully divides by 8. So it's an 8 of its original size. And fully skeleton out as the skin just forms around the bones.
I would think that Marvin's face absolutely does not change at all and goes, "It's great!"
So yeah, Nox is gonna write that down. He's gonna start taking your measurements, documenting what happened. Thank you. Honestly, the last person who tried a potion died, so it means I'm getting better.
Improvement.
It's an improvement. It works better. Yeah. See?
Anything else?
Well, this liquid is a reddish color, right? So would that mean I know the other two that I made probably would be a strength and the other one would be the opposite?
Mm-hmm. It was 2 strength and 1 charisma. This was just one of the bad batch that you made. You do have the 2 that are good still.
Got it. Nox will probably look at Hollows and say, "Oh, do you feel like assisting in my potionry?"
I don't think
Uh,
they don't have a mouth, do they?
The proper response is, fuck yes.
They
Then-
agree.
Then right this way. Next time I'll leave the snake venom out of this batch.
Oh,
Okay. What
Okay.
potion are you making? Is it strength or charisma? Even
So, would you like to be more charming, or would you like to have a bit more oomph when you strike something?
I sway. Take that as you will.
Either way.
Are you saying this in Nox's head, or are you saying this to Marvin? Because I don't think I
No,
ever spoke
I'm
to
just
Nox.
like I'm not saying anything. Hollows like sways slightly, and that's the response that you're getting.
Okay, so I have no idea what that means, but I will make a... You look like you could be more charming, and he will try to make a potion of charming.
Give me a grit check, Hollow. DC 8. Take half,
Grit.
adversity tokens, all that good stuff is included.
Now, this potion is supposed to make you more appealing, or... I'm not sure what the effects are. The last person who did it,
One.
they grew a beard.
Now, there's a game mechanic in Kid Love Bike that I don't know if you guys know, but if you fail by more than 5 than the DC, something truly horrible happened. And the last time we saw that happen, Marvin became practically a skeleton. That was a strength potion. Now this is for a charisma potion.
Oh my god.
You gave a... So, here's the problem. Does Hollow have a physical mouth?
Physically, it's like it's a carved line. It's a poorly carved line.
I feel so horrible.
So,
Oh god.
you kind of had to... One, you're going to have to turn this potion into a rubbing effect. So, you make it a little thicker and just get your cans in there. Just start rubbing it
Oh no, I'm
across.
putting gloves on. I'm putting gloves on when I do this.
Safety first, gloves on, hands in, and just like rubbing this all over this pumpkin's head. And like every part of it grows in size to take up just half of the room as the head shrinks down to just like this big. Like, and it's just
Oh,
resting
no.
there, your charm die is now a D4, and it's a -2 for the next minute. But yeah,
Oh, great.
I'm sorry.
Where's this happening at?
it's in the kitchen.
It's at the kitchen.
You need a place to cook the potion.
Yes. He's writing this down. I mean, Nox doesn't care, but I feel like shit. I am so sorry.
Suck.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure I can. That's new. And he will write it down, and he's gonna say, "So, do you guys want to try yet another potion, or are you guys potioned out?" I mean, I could care less, but results are results.
Marvin's eyes are
you walk in.
shaking.
Angel, you walk in at this time and notice the scene in front of you. Use it, use it, use it.
Just gonna slowly reach into the refrigerator, grab a water, and then put her, like, as holding the water bottle, she's gonna walk back out.
It's like, nope.
You just stole a water from my room and then just walked out of my room?
We're in the kitchen.
No, we're in the kitchen.
Oh, we're in the kitchen? I thought we were still in my room, okay?
I'm in
That's
room
what I do
kitchen.
like.
That would have been fucking funny.
Goes into my room, steals my water, walks
Need
back
our
out.
water. Welcome to communism.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't need to drink anyways.
Eh.
They're in the
So,
meantime,
how do you feel?
Just a good sway. You can't even sway if you want to, because you're already taking up that whole, like, from wall to wall space.
I'm stuck. I'm just.
You're physically just stuck there. It can't move.
Marvin's gonna go pick up the pumpkin, the hollows, and just like walk over to a seat and kind of lay them against the couch
They are
and
massive.
sit next to them.
They're massive, and you are scrawny, my guy.
Yeah, there's
Wait,
still a
I weigh
scarecrow.
15 pounds.
You are 15.
DM, do you know where the term? Do you know what the term scarecrow means? When I call someone a scarecrow, it means they're skinny and light.
They
Sure, they're
have
big, but they're
wool.
just made out of. They're made out of wooden
Wood.
hay and a pumpkin.
I think the most, like, if I grew in size, I think like the most I'll weigh is like reasonably like 20, 30 pounds ish.
How light is a
Pounds.
scarecrow?
They're not. Listen, scarecrows are called scarecrows because they're not heavy. They're light. They're made out of like wooden hay. It's like
Yeah.
picking up 2 brooms and a bundle of hay.
Yeah,
Wood does seem heavy.
I'm 15 pounds canonically.
Listen,
Wait.
Grim, have you ever picked up a mop?
Yes, those are easy to pick up without a problem.
Exactly. Now imagine picking up 2 mops.
That gets a little different because I have a very small hand.
Okay, imagine a mop that was double the size of a mop. Could you pick those up? Could you pick a
No.
double-sized mop up?
I have a small
You
hand.
are. What do you mean no?
I have a very
I mean,
small
Okay,
hand.
like-
okay.
It
If
is a
Jesus
struggle.
can carry the cross up a hill, I'm sure
Oh yeah. Hold on.
Marvin
Are
can
you
carry a
comparing
scarecrow.
Marvin to Jesus?
It's an accurate description.
Nope. Marvin
Yes, to turn
lays the scarecrow. It's gonna leave a mark because they take the.
What do you mean it's gonna leave a mark? So
They-
what?
They go
There's
from wall
ma- there's
to
magic
wall.
here.
Doing fire prints throughout the rugs.
So there's just
Listen
a
here.
mark across the wall from Hollow being laid down on the back. And it's an awkward tilt because they can't fully lay. So it's like,
Oh my god.
Yeah, you're basically like there like that, and then my head is underneath your arm.
yeah.
So, I think I might be able to make
Oh,
a
you got
potion
crunk.
to do this.
uh,
So, obviously, we need to shrink you down and we need to make you less bony.
the effects will wear off in a minute. It'd be best if you can't even run.
So, do you guys want to try another one?
Oh no.
His head
Obviously, I won't
turns
feed
to
you
your
more than.
direction and just stares at you.
That's not a no. So that's one yes. Marvin,
Person?
Yeah.
I don't have a
do you
letter.
do you still trust me?
I mean, no.
He's
Yeah,
gonna
I'm so
frown and he's gonna say, "Fine, then I guess everybody's all potioned out." And he will pour out all of the bad ones and only keep the good ones.
Smart.
How does our sewer system go? Does it
Straight
just
down.
shoot down a pipe
Straight down,
into
yeah.
the underground?
No,
Oh,
they
no.
they just dumped all the potions on the floor and expect the butler to clean it up.
No, that's even worse. That's a mess. And that's you don't even know what the side effect of dumping all those unbalanced potions can be.
Listen,
was-
you
Oh my
you
god,
get the
don't let it be
image
like
that
mixing
knocks
ammonia and
yours-
bleach together.
I-
We'd all be
listen,
fucked.
I'm not pouring them on the ground. I'm just pouring them down the sink.
Yeah. So it's just a raining
Oh, those
of
poor bystanders.
potions down below. Who knows what happened?
Can I to see what this potion hits on the way down?
Just roll a d20
What do you
luck
mean?
check. Check.
13.
18.
13.
What's my d10? D100.
This
26.
is 116. That's gross.
A bunch.
Three-eyed fish. Three-eyed fish.
There's a little small kind of pond-ish forest section that's underneath that gets hit with the majority of it, and a lot of the plant just starts singing, and one deer morphs up and forms a female, while another bear morphs up and makes himself into like a beastie, like a more humanoid beast. And a castle is grown from the ground up.
Okay, so you made a Native American deer lady. Those are evil, by the way.
So I essentially made a kingdom. Fuck.
The fish in the pond start to crawl out the water and grow legs and arms and become a human.
Evolution!
Oh my
Those
Sped it up!
First hand?
You sped the evolution up!
those that do come out of the water, when they do go back in, grow mermaid tails and are able to swim freely.
My god, he's a father. It's like,
What a
what,
creation
14?
this.
He's a
That's crazy.
Uh, But yes, there's a little small kingdom that is built inside this fort. When I say small, it is very small. They are no bigger than 2 inches in height. But it's
Oh my
yeah.
god. He's a dead to many people.
And he doesn't even know
Oh
it.
my god. I'm not a. One of my potion bottles didn't actually fall down, right? Into the thing and they see his fucking name, right? I'm not a god.
It's just the liquid. It's just the liquid.
Yo, thank god. Because it will be fun.
It'll be fun.
Like, imagine going down and, like, Nox. Oh my god, look! It's our god, creator!
Absolutely not.
We're gonna
I
end
would
this
stop
off-
out those little motherfuckers.
we're gonna end this
Anyway,
off
it seems
in a
these
little
were
bad
the
note.
only good potions.
We love it. Oleander. Hi. You
Hi.
hear, before you even see him approaching, you hear the sounds in your head saying, "Hey, I'm making my way towards you. Don't be alarmed.
Who?
Be prepared."
Who?
It's the priest that you saved.
Don't punch me in my
from down
busy
below.
dick.
Yeah, he gets to your door and knocks on the door and is like, "Hey, I'm coming in. Can I come in?"
Come in.
Yeah,
He unlocks the door.
yeah, he gets inside and just kind of looks at you most to the bed. Can I? Seat?
Wait, what?
It's like, can I take a seat without saying
Oh,
it?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oleander's kind of sweaty right now. He's kind of like, I like to see that when he just came in, he was like lifting his butler up, kind of like, you know.
Oh yeah, but
Like, no, he was doing push-ups with him on his back. There we go.
my God, was just
Like, the
banging
butler was
into
just
me.
kind of sitting crisscross on his back and just doing push-ups.
Reading a whole book. Mind his business.
Yeah, reading an entire book, and he's gonna stop doing that when he takes a seat.
Yes. I need you to make a brains check. The butler
A brains
is...
check?
Yes. Brains.
Okay.
Uh,
Brains.
yes.
Why do I have to do brains?
Because
Fuck.
brains. It's a difficulty of 4, and the butler is gonna offer you help. So you're gonna add a +1 to this.
A +1. So,
Yes.
but then my modifier for that be 3.
Yeah. Nice.
Okay. Let's see that. Fuck yeah, 6.
6. Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe in you. Don't die.
I'm so dumb.
His
Where am I?
eyes-
Sideways.
His eyes are glowing. Unlike before, instead of the blankness, the pure white, it is